Hey guys, short lesson on joy. See, in this journey, I don't know if I mentioned before, but I had the hardest time finding happiness in myself rather than in the things out there in the world. And I always went around looking for it. I got it, but it was always in short bursts because I was always going around looking for it when all along it was here. How? Well, it took me recognizing that I clung on to anxiety and fear so often that it just clouded my mind. It made me see things taking place around me that weren't supposed to be happening. Well, it wasn't ever going to happen, at least to the degree that I was expected. The joy that I found through God was recognizing Him in everything, slowing down, quieting, just accepting that the wild movement that I had in my heart and my mind wasn't necessary. Just needed to have faith in Him and trust Him that all those things that I always worry about being a possible outcome weren't, at least through Him. And that's where all the distractions come in. Even going out into nature. Yeah, I was enjoying being out in nature, but I wasn't truly enjoying it. Finding that joy within. And I never took advantage of the stillness, the slowing down of just just looking. you know, the wind going through the trees, the birds flying everywhere. That calm, that joy that I found really is brighter than the anxiety that I felt, louder than the anxiety I felt. Another step closer to living through his steps, enjoying the world that I've been given, and not taking it for granted. We all do, all the time. Every time we pick up a phone, a tablet, anything, sometimes you just gotta step away from those things and just live more in a quiet range where you could actually see what's right in front of you. Like you got your family, friends, you got opportunities all around you that could easily be missed. I did that a lot growing up. I missed a lot of opportunities simply because I just decided to live in the space of fear and anxiety. 3 years, remember, it was like 40 years I did this. It took me finding God to learn these things. Yeah, slow process, depending on the person. But the only way that this situation I see becomes difficult is the more resistance that you put up. And the resistance is in the understanding about what the world teaches you. That you always have to be going, you always have to be doing something, you always have to be going somewhere. And that is designed to basically take you away from what it really matters, you and what you hold dear. When you regain that strength, you realize how much control you're willing to give up. How much time that you've wasted, that you've been wasting. When recognizing that God was in everything, I could slow down finally. I could enjoy myself. I could go forward more easily. now everything just looks beautiful. Let that be a lesson there, not to take what you have for granted. All these tales that I'm telling is basically a story about not only going through fire, coming out, because I never saw it that way at first. It was me just trying to survive. And when survival wasn't enough, that's when I found God. That's where all these lessons are coming from. Because I accept Him, I accept what He provides. I don't really take what I see in front of me for granted anymore, because the fast-paced world was teaching me to just go, 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 even with how bad things were for me. I tried to participate. I did. But it only took me so far. Once I found my faith, it took me significantly further. And all I had to do was just give myself over to Him, accept Him into my life. There are still lessons I'm learning. There are still things I'm overcoming with about myself. I accept it. So, as I've been saying, it's an ongoing process. Development could be slow, could be fast. That's up to you. It's up to how you accept your lessons. It's up to how you accept how life is coming at you. And what's funny about what I'm learning is how much resistance I tend to put up with when I'm learning these things. And it's always making me face myself every time. But one thing I'm glad about with that is that the more I push forward, the more my eyes open up more to see how much of myself was standing in the way in the first place. And while these lessons for me are tough and can be stressful, because it's you're going up against yourself. You're standing your ground. They get easier because you realize that it's only you. And then you start to ask yourself, why are you standing in your own way? Really hard truth there. I'll leave it at that. Love you guys.